Next, the Nets taking on the Rockets. For the Brooklyn Nets, they know each game presents a test of physical endurance, of mental focus, and their ability to match up against any style of play. And that challenge is right ahead. Rockets, Nets, coming up next. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So the Nets starting five. MP out there with Traore. Then it's Michael Porter. Then it's Sharp. And it's Minot in at the 4 spot. And for the Rockets, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. And it's Shepherd in at the point. And Craig, now that we have a new season underway, what's most important for these teams to remember right now?
That it's a long season, Kevin. And I know we say that a lot, but it's the truth. And to just remember, there's going to be plenty of ups and downs during the course of the year.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Down low. And then Sharp with the dunk.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Thompson outside. Wide open. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And here's Brooklyn. Pass to Minot. And here's MP for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. Sharp, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Durant for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Here's Shepherd. Michael Porter making his last shot. Shepherd, the pass to Smith. Şengün with the screen for KD. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now here's Thompson. Last game he had 13. Here's KD. And too long on the shot.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Porter. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Smith outside. The Rockets again can't hit. Brooklyn with the ball. It's been 13 unanswered points for him. MP outside. From beyond the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation
to make tough shots in the paint.
Here's Henry. Again, the Nets for two.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
KD finds Smith. Thompson outside, takes a three. No good on the shot. Nets leading by 14. Outside, Porter. And here's MP for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. He gets it in there. Thompson's got his second basket.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Porter. He has 6. No one covering.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
MP outside. 1:27 left here in the first quarter. Sharp on the wing. He tries for 3, and the Nets another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Shepherd. Thompson's got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Şengün, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that one's good by Porter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Thompson kicks to Smith. Houston moving it around. Bucket is good.
A true monster in the paint, and just under 7 feet. It can be so easy for Şengün to find those baskets.
Here's Traoré. Still yet to score. And it's Henry atop the key. And the Nets, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Easton passes to Şengün. Van Vliet wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Van Vliet's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Claxton. Now MP shoots the 3. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight
3-pointers they've allowed.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of 2 super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Guys?
They love his disposition. Okay, thank you, Allie. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Einat pulls it in. Nets leading by 22. MP outside. Pass to Porter. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Porter's got 14.
A true sniper from long range, Porter Jr. with a nice stroke on that shot.
VanVleet outside. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Minot. Oh, wow, man. And that one is hammered home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Houston. With a big group substitution here. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Şengün. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And Shepard subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The Nets also changing it up. Aaron Sharp, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Traoré in for Demon. Here's Durant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot is good.
He's a big reason why they're on top. I imagine they'll keep feeding him. I would.
Inside, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
MP outside. Releases. Again, the Nets for 2.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
In the corner, Smith with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
You know, it was 1-1 split from 2 teams on the opposite side of the standings. You know, as we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
On the wing, Porter. To the paint, here's Sharp. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sharp's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
KD against Porter. Count the basket. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Traore. On the wing, MP. Hands it from downtown. Henry's got 31.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
MP has been leading the charge for the Nets. He witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
When I look at the Nets, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I got to say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Houston Rockets.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively. They're not going to win like this.
Seems highly unlikely, indeed. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And the Nets with possession. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Shepherd in at the point. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Houston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Out to Smith. Durant in the corner. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for KD.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Shot from 12. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Porter's got 18 points in the game.
Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
Şengün, a quick shot there, and it's off target. Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. MP, that's for 2. Again, the Nets for 2.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Shepherd, the pass to Thompson. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by the Nets. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Smith. Will it go? The Rockets again can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep. Definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. High post, KD. Porter's there.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And again for 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Here's Durant. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Minot. He's got 7. Hits it from 3-point range. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now Shepherd. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Nolan Traore. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. Both shots good from the stripe. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Here's Clowney. And again, it's Brooklyn with a 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
VanVleet outside. Over Demon. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
A minute 42 left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Shepherd. Houston moving it around. Now VanVleet. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. VanVleet's got 9.
You can't play off of VanVleet too much because he'll burn you off the catch and shoot.
Right wing. Outside Williams. On the wing, MP. Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. VanVleet can't get that one to fall. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
So for the Rockets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tari Eason subbed in for Shepherd. Pass to Tate. Over Williams. Tate, no good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams, that's good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Finney-Smith. Lets it go from deep. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Nets running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension.
Clint Capella comes in for Adams. And Durant subbed in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Nets also making a change. MP's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Demon's out there with MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the four-man position. Williams. Oh, that was a strong toe.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
KD passes to Van Vliet. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his fourth assist in this one.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Good, another from three.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? Here's Van Vliet. The teardrop falls in. Van Vliet's got 8 points here in this quarter. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. MP outside. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Williams passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the stroke of Van Vliet is so nice, proving once again why he's so valuable to this team.
Here's Demon. Pass to Clowney. The three from MP. And again for three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
A three-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Claxton, the pass to MP. Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the ball higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. But I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
What's left to say about his performance? I mean, the fans definitely got their money's worth.
MP outside. To the middle. Back to Williams. MP passes to Williams. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And KD throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Pass to Demon. MP outside. Shoots a 3. Drains the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Durant kicks to Smith. Now Shepard. And the 3 off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
MP, you broke the 60-point barrier. You carried your team to victory. How, after all that, do you have the energy to stand here for an interview?
Wow, this feels good. Listen, Coach always says he makes us practice hard so that we got plenty in the tank when it counts. If they told us, hey, play another 48 right now, I promise you, I'd give them another 60-piece like it was warm-up.
You make it look easy. Well done tonight, MP.
Yeah, it was light work. Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And so long, everyone.
Hey, my guy MP out here breaking the game, man. Look at all those threes you shot tonight. Hey, you know I'm gonna have to beat that record now. Man, congrats though, man. Enjoy this moment.